my rant today. Today is not legal advice, ladies, it's regular advice. Keep these men who can't afford your car notes and who are not going to pay your deductible on your insurance out your car. I almost got ram sham blam this morning on my way to work. And then the little boy want to stick his hand out and wave, and he doing all of this. He listening to the music. Just vroom vroom in the girl car. Almost got in 2 wrecks in front of my face and almost ran me off. And I'm going, if this was his car, I don't think he'd be driving like this. Okay, and then I don't think he has fuzzy dice in there that are pink. So, ladies, this is what you do. If a man ain't got no car, then you don't need to be. If you have a car, you don't need to be talking to him. Does that make sense? Okay, he doesn't need to be driving your car. That's what needs why it doesn't need to happen. Y'all let these little nappy heads, and I'm not even saying nappy heads because everybody's doing it nowadays. White girls, you do it, you're guilty. Hispanic women, you're guilty. We're all guilty. Every race is guilty of getting with a know-nothing man and letting them drive your car, and they can't even pay to fix it if they didn't tow it up. And if somebody doesn't have something of their own, don't feel bad not letting them have yours. There's a reason why they ain't got one. Okay? And so they're not going to be taking care of yours. I just want you to know. I really hope the little young lady whose little boy was driving up and down the street on 610 crazy as hell this morning, banging music loud with his hand out the window like this. I hope she's listening. I hope she knows what I'm talking about. Stop letting them drive your cars. When they tear them up, y'all, they ain't gonna do nothing but bring them back to you torn up. Or if they gonna get them towed because they riding around with weed in the car or drugs on them or whatever. Because that's the only type of man ain't got his own car. Your car told your kids you got to pick them up with CPS. You got to deal with these things when you mess with the man that ain't got nothing going on. That's just all I'm just going to say that. I know the boy didn't have no car because he wouldn't have been driving it like that. Because he don't want you in his. See, let me tell you something. You mess with a man with a car better than yours. Let me tell you why. Because they ain't going to tear up your shit. Because they don't want you in their shit. That's how it goes. They don't want you in their car. So they ain't going to tear up your car. They want you to have your 4 wheels so they can keep their 4 wheels. That's how it goes. Because they already know they didn't tow up your shit. You coming right to them. You need rides around. You need their car. You need to drive their stuff so they don't want you in their car. So find a man with a car and make sure the car looks better than the one you have so he ain't going to tear up yours because he don't want you riding in his. Okay? That is my rant for today. I'm tired. I'm grieving for these women. I'm grieving for you. I ain't done nothing that dumb since I was probably 18 years old. I mean, that is so stupid. And when I was 18 and I had a boyfriend, he had a car and his car was better than my car. So he won't tear up my car. He's going to tear up his car. Not mine, because he didn't want me in his car. That's the way you do it, ladies. But I can understand a little bit, sometimes we're young. We want to mess with him. He has a little good in his pants, so we feel like we deserve to give him things that he doesn't deserve himself. If he can't afford it, young ladies, there's a reason why. Don't give him yours. Don't let him guilt you. He can take the bus. He can hit them licks on El Metro or out of the back of an Uber. He does not need to be in your car. That's my rant. I'm through. I don't want to see it happening. It's just don't do it. You know what? I'm back. I'm going to be nice. Let me tell you legally why you shouldn't do that. Because you may have an exclusive policy. He may not be covered. If he has no license and he's been in trouble for driving without a license before, it then is a criminal act and they can take him to jail. Thus, your car will get towed unless you can get there in time. If he has drugs, like I said, or weapons in the vehicle, he's going to jail. Then they'll tow your car. If the police determine that he's done anything that is a criminal act, you allowed him to drive your car, he has your keys, there's no insurance coverage. These are reasons why you don't let certain gentlemen ride and drive in your cars. That's it. That's it. Avoid these problems because it's nothing worse than a torn up car and you don't have insurance to cover it.